Hello, everybody. How's it going? Welcome back to the Daily Zone, the Daily Villains channel. Me, your host, yours truly, Calvin Zone, or whatever you want to call me. I hope you all have a fantastic Friday. Mine was pretty good, pretty good. Spent most of it working on D&D, and then spending it out with my mother and my little brother before he goes back down to college. And I actually have some stuff to show you, some funny things, and some, general. Let's just talk about Well, hold on a minute. Why am I about to? Oh, it's because I made myself so big. Yeah, so this is what I had. We actually went to a place called Kava, which I think is Mediterranean cuisine. This is their steak and feta pita. Guys, it was so good. It kind of reminded me of like a Chipotle, but with like Mediterranean ingredients. And it was phenomenal. Here, hold on. I got the whole list of ingredients. Cause I wanted to yap about it a little bit. Because it was good. It was real good. So yeah, it's steak. There's a bunch of feta. They have like actual feta and then like a feta sauce. Those pickles, romaine lettuce, red pepper hummus. What else they have? They had like pickled onions. That's what the like red things are in there. And dude, it was so good. It was so good, phenomenal. However, $15, and it was it was a good sized pita. It was about yay long, and maybe that about yay long. And it was filled pretty good, but yeah, it was solid. $15 worth of solid. But yeah, I enjoyed it quite a bit. We just wanted to yap about it because, yeah, it was really, really good. The second thing I wanted to do, because I think it's funny, is if anybody recognizes what this, not the silhouettes, obviously, but if anybody recognizes what game it's from, you'll find it hilarious. So all my players have guessed what we're doing because my cousin has just like subtly dropped things and they've been able to put the pieces together. So yes, I am putting my we're going Delta runing, and so I wanted to make an outline of my player characters. Obviously I've changed their tokens a bit. Like you may notice, like this looks like a dragonborn outline. This guy is the main character is actually a lizard folk. You can tell this is the TV guy. This is Aunt Tina, but it's Germa. It's Germa Aunt Tina. This is Raiden from the Metal Gear Revengeance series, but he's a rat in this one. This is Steve from the Minecraft movie. No, he does not have a fat dong. It's just his hand had really bad placement when I was making the silhouette. And this is my good friend Tongle. That's his name of his character. I forget what character. This outline, you might recognize his image from something. I don't remember which game he's from. I've never played it. But this is a video game character that I have, hold on, I can show y'all. I can show y'all some of the image, some of the horrible creations I have made. Starting with, I guess, I guess we start with this one. So I turned his token to spammed him the best I could. I don't know. I thought it was pretty funny. What else do I got? I didn't do this one. This one was my cousin, but this is his Germa antenna thing. There's also another image. I don't know why I can't see all of them. It's weird that I can't see all of them, actually. Hold on. It's like I'm missing some. This is one of the ones I made, but I've decided against using it. I have a much better one. Yeah, dude, we're totally missing some. We're missing some of my images. They get put in the recycling bin? Surely not. Oh, by the way, this is what the original token looked like before I changed it. I really wanted to show you all my metal. Oh, there. I made this one. His profile picture is too low res, and I couldn't get a better one. So this is what the rat's token usually is, and I put him as Raiden. It looks a lot better when it's smaller on the map, which I actually can just show y'all. Let me go full cam. Well, I was supposed to go full cam, guys, and evidently I just didn't. There we go. Let me pull this up. It is 11 o'clock at night, by the way. I'm pretty tired, but I stayed up late working. I gotta wake up tomorrow, finish the writing portion of it, and then run D&D. I'm very excited. I am very, very excited. I also really want to play Deltarune. I really want to continue my run. Enjoy some music. That's all downloaded on my computer. I typed in the wrong password. There we go. Okay, so this is this is this is the loading screen for this world. Like obviously you can see all their tokens and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty good. You may be wondering what's their classes. Well, they're all homebrew classes of mine. I actually haven't put it on some of them. So obviously my antenna character is a celebrity. I've given him bard stuff, and I've also given him a few other things. I actually didn't give him his own personal mechanic, but they're fine. They're level 1. This is all for one, or one for all, I mean. And you may be wondering who is playing one for all as a class. That would be Minecraft Steve. That would be Steve from Minecraft. Because that's just how we do it. Pretty much no Spamton. I haven't fought Spamton in Deltarune, but apparently he's a puppet master, so I made him a puppet master thing. We have Raiden, but he's a rat, so he's Radian. I just made him very good with swords and short bows. And then the only realistic one is kind of the Warden of the Wilds. And I've made, he's the king of our kingdom. He's also a lizard folk. He worships Aristil. He plays with, he's a trident grappler. So I wanted to kind of embody a more crazy version of him, in which he can, like, he's a defender of the wilderness, right? He's like, his whole gimmick is he really likes the wilderness and everything. So he can wild shape, he can speak to animals. He doesn't need to wear armor to have AC. He's got Hunter's Mark to help him figure out the people he wants to murderize. And then obviously I gave him like his spear, lances, and shields. He doesn't have his class on him. That's why it's not updated, because there are some choices like the proficiencies and stuff. The Steve from Minecraft, who's playing One for All, is the newest like to our group of D&D players. So I went ahead and built this character and made it pretty simple. His One for All right now is just, he just hits really hard. Because I didn't want to do anything too crazy with him. You know what I'm saying? The other one's gonna have much more complex mechanics and stuff later down the line. But yeah, I could show you all some of the maps I made. These are all, I think, actually original maps. So this is one from a long time ago in another campaign, but I was like, a good map, and it has an entryway. So I was like, oh, we'll do that. At one point, they're gonna run into an abandoned wagon, and they can either kill the 4 giant rats, or they can collect the cheese that will be running around the map to, banish the evil spirits within the rats for a pacifist ending. I have the lumberjack, who's kind of a mini boss fight in a way. They can kill him, or I'm glad I remember this. I gotta put this in my notes actually. I'm glad I'm going through this with y'all, because I need to put the trees in the lumberjack mini boss fight. Let's see what else. This is a satyr encounter, just to give him a few money. This is a more actual fight rather than just like trying to like saving the people and that sort of thing, because obviously I know my players, they want some good fights. This is just for me to like show them that the map is kind of big. It's nothing too crazy. I slapped down a few mountains and a few trees, a castle, a city, and another small city. This is where they're at. Ignore the long ship. It's a wagon. This map's pretty big. This is a character that has that was in another campaign. This is an interaction where he wants to climb onto this giant ship that's capable of flying. It's like a city, but it can fly. And he wants to take it over, but he needs help getting up onto it because he's a 2-foot tall dog. And obviously he's a vendor, you know. He sells the red scarf, the white ribbon, the hot chocolate, the dark candy, the revivement, and all that jazz. It should be a fun interaction. Obviously I have the cultist back. She is a sea hag. I need to change her name back to her actual name. But also, the first time trying to do this kind of blurred action, I think it turned out pretty well. It's supposed to be like a cliff raised up. Besides the like uber big torches, this map didn't take me that long. But I think it looks pretty good. I'm pretty excited about it. They're probably gonna bulldoze this lady. Like, I have no doubt they're gonna just run me down. But that's fine. Like, it's not supposed to be hard. And this is the tavern they'll encounter. Also, yeah. Oh, there's music. Come on. Come on, play music. Play for me. Yeah. These are characters from another campaign that I'm bringing back. This other side is gonna be a lot of like going back to old worlds I've enjoyed, and having an excuse to run around and be like, oh, look at that old character we used to hang out with. Oh yeah, and then me to tell like some fun, like super giga dramatic stories, with overblown proportions, and like just going crazy, like Moon Logicing the crap out of it. Like at one point they're going to go to space. I know for a fact I'm going to take them to space. But yeah, that's all the maps. Like I said, it's not a crazy session. I didn't like. It took me several hours to make this, but that's only because I have a real hard time focusing, and obviously, some of you are probably looking at me like, I've seen much better maps from other people. And yeah, actually, this map is not mine. I will not take credit for this map. This map is not mine. And this map is also not mine. There's 2 maps that aren't mine. The rest of them are. you can tell which ones are wrong. I mean, you can tell which ones are my maps and which ones aren't my maps. Oh, but yeah. That's all I really got. I'm gonna go to bed so I can wake up tomorrow so I can play D&D with the boys. Thank you all so much for hanging out and listening to me ramble for 10 minutes. Tomorrow I will be running D&D. Afterwards, I'll probably hang with the boys, have a good time with them, and then after that, there's a good chance I play Deltarune. If I don't upload them early in the night, it means I'm gonna be playing it later in the day. I'm probably gonna try to stay up late tomorrow just so I can get some videos out. Gaming videos, that is, not just my normal talking videos. But we'll see how it goes. Also, I don't know how I forgot this until the very end. I had some Dave's Hot Chicken today. Guys, I got the one under the Reaper tier. It was like very hot. It hurt. It was just pain. Me and my cousin, I got a chicken tender for me and my cousin. Great plate, by the way. $6 chicken tenders, by the way. I had a whole 2-gallon jug of milk. And we both had 1 chicken tender apiece. And we drank more than half of that 2-gallon thing of milk, fighting for our lives in the kitchen. And it was a fantastic time. It was definitely a one-time thing. I'm not going to do that again. But it was good for the moment, you know? It was like, oh, I've never had Dave's Hot Chicken. Let's try it. The hottest I feel comfortable with. I cannot imagine what Reaper would have been like. Like, my body was literally fighting me to swallow the last bites of that chicken. Like, I was struggling. But it was fantastic. It was such a good time. But however, it has also made me very worried for if we ever hit the 600 subscriber mark and I have to eat that 9 million Scoville unit chocolate, we're gonna have a bad time. I'm gonna have a bad time. A real bad time. And I'm not really looking forward to it. It's gonna be rough. The only bright side is it's a single bite. I pop it and I'm just experience the ride, bro. It's like popping LSD or something. I'm just like, goop. And then we just ride the wave. And just hope I don't vomit. On that note, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm actually in the video this time. I hope you have a fantastic night. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. And I will see you all, hopefully, tomorrow. Bye-bye.